Understanding Dr. Craig Childress's 3 diagnostic symptoms of parental alienation. Parental alienation is a severe psychological issue where a child becomes estranged from one parent due to the psychological manipulation by the other parent. Dr. Craig Childress, a prominent figure in the field, has identified 3 specific symptoms that are diagnostic of this condition, describing them as diagnostic fingerprints of a narcissistic/pathogenic parent. These symptoms are unique to parental alienation caused by a narcissistic parent, as no other condition exhibits these 3 characteristics simultaneously. Suppressing the attachment system and rejecting a normal-range loving parent. The first critical symptom of parental alienation is the suppression of the child's attachment system towards a normal-range, loving parent. This means that the child rejects and shows hostility towards the alienated parent without justifiable reasons based on the parent's behavior. Behavioral signs. The child may display unwarranted fear, anger, or rejection towards the targeted parent, often parroting the alienating parent's negative opinions and attitudes. Underlying cause. This suppression is not based on the child's actual experiences with the alienated parent, but is a result of the alienating parent's manipulation, which distorts the child's perception and emotional responses. Displaying 5 narcissistic symptoms. Dr. Childress notes that children experiencing parental alienation often exhibit narcissistic traits, most notably a lack of empathy. These symptoms include grandiosity, an inflated sense of self-importance and superiority, often aligning with the alienating parent. Entitlement, an unreasonable sense of deserving special treatment or privileges. Exploitativeness, using others, including the alienated parent, for personal gain without regard for their feelings. Dependency on validation, a strong need for approval and affirmation from the alienating parent. Lack of empathy, an inability to understand or share the feelings of the alienated parent, showing indifference to their suffering. These narcissistic traits are fostered and reinforced by the alienating parent, contributing to the child's distorted perceptions and behaviors. False and encapsulated belief of being the victim. The third diagnostic symptom is the child's false and encapsulated belief that they have been victimized by the targeted parent. This belief is not based on reality, but is a constructed narrative instilled by the alienating parent. Behavioral signs. The child may claim to have been mistreated or abused by the alienated parent, despite a lack of evidence and contrary to their own previous experiences. Underlying cause. This belief serves to justify the child's rejection of the alienated parent and aligns them more closely with the alienating parent, who often portrays themselves as the true victim. Diagnostic fingerprints of a narcissistic/pathogenic parent. Dr. Childress describes these 3 symptoms as diagnostic fingerprints of a narcissistic/pathogenic parent. This means that these specific symptoms are uniquely indicative of parental alienation caused by a narcissistic parent. No other psychological condition or pathology exhibits these 3 characteristics simultaneously, making them a clear marker for identifying parental alienation. Clinical Implications and Intervention. Dr. Childress emphasizes the importance of recognizing these symptoms as part of a broader pathological process. Addressing parental alienation requires a multifaceted approach, including therapeutic interventions, therapy focused on restoring the child's healthy attachment to both parents, addressing the psychological manipulation, and correcting distorted beliefs. Legal measures. Courts may need to intervene to ensure that custody arrangements protect the child's emotional well-being and prevent further alienation. Conclusion. Dr. Craig Childress's identification of these three diagnostic symptoms, suppressing the attachment system, displaying narcissistic traits, and holding a false belief of victimization, provides a robust framework for understanding and addressing parental alienation. Recognizing these symptoms is crucial for clinicians, legal professionals, and parents to take appropriate steps to mitigate the effects of parental alienation and restore healthy family dynamics. References. Dr. Craig Childress's publications and resources on parental alienation. For further information, you can refer to Dr. Craig Childress's publications and resources on parental alienation. Relevant scholarly articles and clinical guides available through psychological and legal frameworks. Further information, you can refer to Dr. Childress's website, https://drcraigchildressblog.com, and additional resources on parental alienation.